What if I told you that a single, small decision could completely change your financial future? No, this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. It's a simple, proven path that starts with just $100. Let's get into it.
So let's start with a number, 60%. This figure is, well, it's pretty staggering. But what exactly is it pointing to?
Well, it means that more than half the country is living so close to the edge that a single $1,000 emergency, like a car repair, could completely throw their lives into chaos. This isn't just a low-income issue either. It traps people in this endless cycle of earning, spending, and then starting all over again with nothing to show for it.
Now look, this isn't about pointing fingers or placing blame. It's really about recognizing a hidden trap that's all around us. We see the nice cars, we see the new phones, but what we don't see is that underneath it all, so many people are just one surprise bill away from a real crisis. So the question is, how do you get out of that trap?
The answer, well, it's not glamorous. It's not what you see in the movies. In fact, the real secret to building wealth is, honestly, kind of boring. And because it's so boring, it's the one thing that most people just completely overlook.
This slide really hits the nail on the head. The media loves these huge dramatic stories, right? Big Wall Street deals, overnight tech billionaires, lottery wins. But the reality for almost everyone who actually builds lasting wealth, it's the stuff on the right. It's just consistency, time, and a whole lot of patience.
And this quote, often attributed to Einstein, perfectly captures the engine behind that boring secret. It's compound interest. This is the invisible force that does all the heavy lifting for you, turning really small, consistent actions into massive results down the road.
Okay, so how do we get this amazing engine working for us? It all starts with one simple, achievable step: finding just $100. Not per day, not per week, just $100 a month. And this isn't about having a huge salary. It's just about being intentional with the money you already have.
And when you boil it all down, there are really only two ways to do this. You can either spend less or you can earn more. Simple as that. Now for today, we're going to focus on the fastest way, which is cutting your expenses. But don't sleep on increasing your income. The people who really succeed at this, they do both.
So where is this $100 hiding? You'd be surprised. It's often in plain sight. Seriously, a few phone calls to try and negotiate your phone bill, your internet, your insurance, that can easily save you $50 a month right there. And then go through your bank statement. How many of those subscriptions are you actually using? It's not about making huge sacrifices, it's just about plugging the leaks and cutting out the waste.
All right, so you found your $100. You've wrangled it from your budget. Now comes the fun part, the magic. Let's take a look at what happens when this small habit starts building on itself over time. This is where it gets really exciting.
Okay, just look at this progression. After 10 years, you're at about $18,000. That's great. It's a nice chunk of change. But watch what happens next. The growth starts to pick up speed. By year 20, it's tripled. By year 40, that same $100 a month has exploded into over $350,000. Think about that. That's financial freedom. That's a huge down payment on a house, all from what adds up to about $3 a day.
But this is the slide that should absolutely blow your mind. Of that massive final number, look at how much you actually put in. Just $48,000 over 40 years. The rest of it, over $300,000. A staggering 85% of your portfolio was pure growth. Your money literally made more money than you did. That's the secret.
Okay, the numbers are incredible, right? But just understanding the math, that's only half the story. The real transformation, the thing that makes this strategy actually stick for the long haul, is the shift that has to happen in your mind. And the secret weapon here is automation. You have to set it up and forget it. You make your investment automatic, so it's treated just like your rent or your electric bill. It's not optional money left over at the end of the month. It's a bill you pay to your future self first. This takes willpower completely out of the equation. And when you do that, your entire relationship with money just flips. That $100 dinner out doesn't just feel like $100 anymore. You start to see it for what it really is. Hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars in lost future growth. You stop thinking like a consumer and you start thinking like an investor.
So as we start to wrap this up, what's the one resource that makes this whole system fire on all cylinders? It's not a secret stock tip, it's not a fancy degree. It's actually something that every single one of us already has.
That's right. Your single most powerful, most valuable wealth-building tool is time. Time is the fuel for compound growth. It's the magic ingredient. The more time you give your money to work, the more powerful this whole effect becomes. And it's the one asset you can never, ever get more of. Think about it. Every single month that you wait to start is potential growth that's just lost. Forever. You can never get it back. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now. So the only real question left is, what are you going to do today?